next way that you can create a new presentation is to build it from scratch. I'm going to come up to the New button on the toolbar and click the New button, and this time I do want to select an auto layout. This is going to be my title slide, so I'm going to double-click to select the title slide. Notice that PowerPoint says click to add a title. If I click right here, I get the opportunity to type in some text. I'm going to type in Planning the Dream Vacation. Now I'm going to click where it says click to add subtitle, and I'm going to put by Allison J. Falter. Now I would want to add a new slide. To add a new slide, there's various ways we can do this, and we'll be covering these methods in the next section of the tape, but I can click New Slide right over here to create my next slide, and again, I can select an auto layout. I'm going to select this auto layout right here, which would give me a title and bullet points. We'll get back to this in the next section, but let me show you one additional way to build a presentation from scratch. If you go up to File, New, and select File, New, if I go to the Presentation Designs, I can select a look for my new presentation. If I single click any of these items, I get a preview of what that template looks like. So I can select any template that I'd like. For example, let's say that I want to go with this Portrait Notebook template. I select Portrait Notebook. I can double click on it, or I'll single click and click OK. Now once again I'm asked for an auto layout for my first slide. If I double click to select this slide right here, notice that I get a template for a brand new slide, and we can see it looks like a notebook. I'm going to close down this presentation. I'm also going to close down this presentation. I'm asked if I want to save this one. I'm going to say no. There's my assistant giving his opinion. And I'm going to leave the other two presentations open. Notice we have our Planning Our Dream Vacation, and if I go up to the window menu, I could select Presentation 1, and here we have our presentation that motivates people. So we've began the process of creating two different presentations. In very little time, you've learned quite a bit about creating a brand new presentation. You learned how to use the Auto Content Wizard. The Auto Content Wizard can help you in creating very powerful and useful presentations. You also learned how to import a Word outline into PowerPoint as a foundation for your presentation. And finally, you learned how to build a presentation from scratch.